That's the interesting thing about 80s hardcore. They were obviously talking about Reagan and all that sort of like right-wing sort of like thing that was happening in America at the time. It's probably just as relevant now, actually, with everything that's going on politically.
Some of it is.
So, you know, we write a lot about that, but we also write about personal experience as well.
Yeah, everyday annoyances.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're really fucking great on you every single day. Like,
people that piss you off, yeah?
Yeah. What's the film Falling Down? You know what I mean? That's pretty much it. That's our ethos.
It's just a release, isn't it? We basically do a 30-minute song, so we don't stop between songs, really. So we just keep going and just plough on, really. And it's just that, you know, keeping that sort of like level of momentum up is really important for us as a band, I think, in terms of, you know, how that transmits to the audience.
You see quite a lot of bands that are really great bands, but they lose a lot of that when they're on stage. Certainly, they lose a lot of that like momentum. They'll play a great song, but then they'll stop. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? You've got all that fucking talking in between.
There's nothing wrong with that, really, but it's just not what we do.
We didn't want that.
Back in the day, obviously, you know, skateboarding went hand in hand with hardcore.
Exactly. I was just about to say the same thing. That's how I got into the whole the punk and the hardcore scene, was through skating. As soon as I started skating, and it was in the back end of the 80s when I started, because of the delay from the States coming over to the UK. By the time I started, we were getting like the early 80s videos and the early 80s music coming through. So that's when I found it then. It was like, oh yeah, here we are. This is it. You know, even now, you know, sort of like, what's the best way to get rid of your fucking aggression if you're not playing a show? You put on a Minor Threat record and you go out for a skate. You don't have to do much. You're just like, I feel better.